Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has finally informed President Muhammadu Buhari of his presidential ambition. Wow. Where? In London? You know, we were saying it the other day that this man is going to declare to run in Buhari's absence. And he said, and according to what he said, that in no distant time that he's going to declare whether he's going to run or not. According to Daily Trust, Osinbajo told the president of his desire to take over from him at the expiration of his tenure in 2023. Well, Tinubu supporters will not like this. Oh my goodness. He wants to bite the hand or the finger that fed him. That is what they always say. With the intent which has not been made public, the vice president will fight for the ticket of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) with the national leader of the party, Bola Tinubu. Tinubu had a few months ago informed Buhari of his intention to also contest for president in 2023. Osinbajo served as the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Lagos State between 1999 and 2007 when Tinubu was the governor. There are reports that the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Godwin Emefiele, and the Ekiti State Governor Kayode Fayemi are also interested in joining the race. Minister of Labour Chris Ngige had also expressed interest in joining the race. Senate Chief Whip Orji Zokalu and Senator Rochas Okorocha have all declared their interest in the presidency on the platform of the APC amid speculations that some aspirants from the north would join the race. Certainly, VP Osinbajo has told President that he wants to succeed him. The newspaper quoted a source as saying, the vice president had first consulted some prominent Nigerians who encouraged him to vie for the presidency, and they also encouraged him to tell the president himself. They told him not to allow a third party to tell the president so that the ambition will not be misconstrued. Another source said when Osinbajo approached the president with the story, Buhari was not surprised. Buhari smiled in his usual characteristic manner. He listened to the vice president carefully, and while responding, he gave him the green light and wished him well without giving him any commitment or assurance of supporting him ahead of other contenders. He blessed the intention just the way he blessed Tinubu when he visited him in the villa and unveiled his plan to vie for the presidency. And I think the president is being careful. Remember what he said while granting an interview to national television. So the source was quoted as saying, though Osinbajo has yet to openly declare his intention to run for president in 2023, many support groups and individuals believed to be sponsored have been rooting for him. Some of them have been campaigning for Osinbajo, urging him to contest. I don't know whether that is how they do it. You know, they will tell you that we know what we know. You that you are not in their circles, you will not know how they rule, because I don't know why whether telling the president is a yardstick for them to get the ticket, because well, maybe for them to get the ticket, but even at that how many people will the president be able to convince? Because even if they're going to be consensus, not to talk of if there's going to be election, who is going to take the ticket at the end of the day? The president cannot convince everybody. Some might, and that's why you see that the APC is even divided now. Nobody knows where he's swinging to. Anybody Buhari is going to be nominating is going to be a minus. It's going to be a minus because Buhari himself has not done well. So how is he going to nominate somebody that he will not have influence on the person? To me, maybe it's just a act of for fulfilling all righteousness, just to let him know. Because in the recent, whether they are going to go on consensus or they are going to go direct or indirect primaries, the president has no say. He can't control everybody unless the people themselves are ready for that person. So maybe he just will fulfill all righteousness just for him to be told I want to run, because I see no reason why he will be telling him, because he's not the one that will just put you there. So getting the presidential ticket is not is one thing. The manner at which the general populace will be viewing you is a different thing altogether. Just like I said, maybe just to fulfill all righteousness, because the president is not the owner of the country, and he's just going to be president or in charge of the country for a period of time, and at the end of the day, that is it. Once he's out of the government, that is it. Not to talk of now that he's not even coming back for the second time. Nobody is going to be expecting anything for him, so nobody is going to be respecting him. Well, 99% of his aides in Aso Rock are RCCG members, and 90% of beneficiaries of all initiatives such as Empower and so on in the vice president's office are RCCG members. If he becomes the president, only RCCG members will be prosperous. Okay, now, I know be so. Just like Buhari is doing too. They will not do the right thing. You are wasting your time. Don't worry. Only area boys benefit from a Tinubu, okay? As long as the RCC members are Nigerians, Buhari also favored both the educated and non-educated Miyetti Hala members. Statements unnecessary. Are RCCG members only able to make him president? That's it. Why do you think so? Meaning, if Asiwaju Tinubu becomes president, he will take care of Muslim. Behold, I said Professor Yemi Osinbajo is the best candidate, and by God's grace, he is the next president. Okay, by God's grace. Okay, you will remember that story building that collapsed in Lagos. That story building that collapsed in Lagos few months ago. Remember, it was somehow linked to Shibajo. It is now that EFCC will open up that investigation. Youth president is able and capable. Tinubu will step down for Shibajo at the last minute. As it seems now, Amici cannot resign to contest Umahi as K-leg. The Southwest technically will have the APC ticket. Well, had it been that Nigeria politicians have morals, Osinbajo supposed not to come out for any electoral posts. He is not only part of this government, he is an inner caucus. If he has conscience, he would have hid for this period until Nigerians forget about this administration. They witness all manner of hardship, death, and terror. By the time Muri creates the Department of Power, the RCCG will need to upgrade their Department of Politics. But like in cycling, the winner comes from the rear. So by the time Godfather and Godson draw the long knives, they will only succeed in clearing themselves out of the equations. Just observe. Osinbajo has the constitutional right to vie for the position of Nigeria president. So let him run. But the truth remains that Osinbajo can't beat Tinubu to the APC ticket. Okay, let us see. At the end of the day, the end will justify the means.